What's going on, everybody? My name is Corvax, and welcome back to Trollcraft. We have Trixie joining for the intro. Quan is probably... Oh, he's right there. Hi, Quan. They're both adults now. Alright, so today, I've been working a little off camera. And we've got enchanting setup going. As you can see, this cord, I've moved it so it goes into the house, under the floor, over here to our AE system, which we made yesterday. So, off camera, I also bought the garden closure oven and put a cactus in it. I took the wheat out because it was making a lot. But I also hooked it up to the ME system. So we have infinite cactus now. But today, we are going to get the reactor up and running. We are going to get it automated so that it's automatically making what we need. So, in order for us to do that, I did a little work and I got enough Inferium for us to make a singular, quoted, singular, a singular uranium seed. So we have to find our 4 uranium and find that weird seed that I just made because I lost it. Alright, so let's go make an Inferium seed. And then we gotta make a Inferium farm. And then we're gonna do some technical stuff that I don't know if I know how to do, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see if I can figure this technical know-how out. So let's make the Inferium seed. Not the Inferium seed, the uranium seed. And we're gonna build the farm for the uranium right back here behind the reactor. So then we can pipe into this chest where the uranium will go in. And then we can finally turn this on. It still has some power, but I turned it off because it is out of uranium. So I turned it off. So all of our systems shouldn't have power because we're running on backup. But we are going to get that up and running today because we've been having some power problems. So we are going to grab some cobble and make some stairs. Take the cobble. Take the cobble stairs. And we're going to go make a 9x9 farm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now we go steps. Step, 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 step. Okay, so the stairs are for the water. So now we just got to fill in what's not dirt with dirt. And we gotta get some water. Then we just got to get some water. I need more dirt. And I need to plug in me headphones because they are going dead. And I never charge them. Okay. So let's run up here, put the stairs away, grab some dirt, Get a bucket. Put those away, put that away, put that away. We need that. And a bucket. Bucket. Okay. And then we're going to try to set up a auto crafting and auto harvesting thing. So the auto harvesting thing is not that hard to do. It's the auto crafting that I don't know how to do. I'm going to try to use this sequence fabricator from Thermal Expansion. I believe I know how it works. We're gonna find out if I know how it works. I believe it's just a crafting table. I believe. So we're gonna try to see if I can figure this out. If I can't, I will message somebody who knows the mod and can help me out. And by that I mean I will make... Actually, I'm gonna do that right now, actually, to see if he can come and explain to me real quick. Hey, are you busy? I need your knowledge again. He may not be. He may. He may be busy. He may be too busy, guys. Do this and that. Alright, cool, that's done. Okay, so now we go back up to the house. We come into this, we do that, and then we grab a HOE. And then we come back down here. So we are gonna plant it first before we go and do all of the other work, because I want it to be growing. And I see a rinky dink cyber fool. Die! He didn't die! Alright, so let's go and do a little sleepy sleep. Do a little sleepy sleep, sleepy sleepy sleep. Oh, he may not be busy. Hey, I'm busy at the moment. Can help you soon. Okay. He busy at the moment. But he did say he will come and help us soon. Okay. So, let's work on making this thing. So, in order to make it auto, we need a windmill bearing. Windmill bearing. We're going to queue all of these up first before we go crafting. We need a windmill bearing. We need some harvesters. And we need some windmill sails. So let's make this first. So windmill bearing. Now let's make harvesters. We need some iron plates. So, chat, you guys haven't seen this yet. So when I built this house, I set up something amazing. We're gonna take half the iron and watch. We come over here to this amazing machine. And we click these on here. And watch. We're making iron plates. We don't need the hammer anymore. We don't need the hammer to make plates anymore, guys. We can just make plates now. We don't need the hammer anymore. Which is amazing, because we're running out of stuff to make hammers. But now, we can just make iron plates. Oh, we're gonna do space stuff? We will eventually down the line. Okay, so we need like 4 of these. We made 2, but I know I can get 2 more. I'm gonna deconstruct this. Yeah. I'm gonna deconstruct this. Because I'm not using this, and I need some of the pieces off of it anyway. So, just gonna deconstruct this. Because I need some of the stuff from it. Okay. So we have 6, which I definitely don't need. We need 4. Okay. So now, we make more windmill bearings. Why did andesite out of the way? Why out of andesite? Out of that. And go get more quartz. Because we are not going to be able to fly very long without quartz. And you'd think we'd have enough. $12. That should be enough. $20, that's enough. Okay. And then we need these. And we need glue. We need the glue, wherever it is. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, 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 glue. Need the glue. And we need these. Okay. So now, we come over here. And we go. Not like that. We go wind bearing, blocky block, and then we go bop, shkabop, 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 shkaboop, 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 shkaboop. Then we go shkaboop, 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 shkaboop. And then we go a 1, 2, 3. A harvester, harvester, harvester. Another black. A harvester. And then we go bike, 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 bike. And then we go a daboop. A jaboop. And a jaboop. And then we glue it all together. Alright, now we glue all this together. So we grab the glue, and we go from this corner, all the way over to here. And then we go from here to here, here, to here. And then, what we gotta do, we gotta make another one of these with a chest. And we're gonna pipe from the chest to wherever the sequence fabricator is. And then from the sequence fabricator to the chest. No, from the from the sequence fabricator into a chest, and then from that chest to that chest. Which should work. Because we're going to take this off. And put a pipe in there. Oh, it started putting cyanite in the hopper. It started pushing the cyanite back out. Oh, that's bad. You can't fuel that with that. We're gonna have to make a cyanide extractor. We're definitely gonna make a cyanide extractor. Okay, so. I'm gonna go like this. And we need to go. Yeah, we'll take this chest. We'll take this. And we go over here. Here we go. De-boop, de-boop. And we're gonna use a hopper. This needs to go back. We're gonna use a hopper, guys, because I don't have enough to make another chute. So we're gonna use hopper. Still works the same way. It'll still work. So now, we come back in here. And we make another one of those things. Which is a portable storage interface. I'm gonna shoot. And then that. Cool. I am gonna take this chute because I will use a chute instead. This cloud pet is holding on by thread. I have nothing. Okay. So now that is set up. Okay. Cool. Cool. It's set up. Awesome. So now we're gonna set up the next part. So we can turn this on. We can turn this on. That's cool. That's on and running. Cool. That's good. Now we have to set up the sequence fabricator. So let's go and make the sequence fabricator. So, for the sequence fabricator, we gotta make this. And to make this, we gotta make this. To make that, we need 10. And we have 10. It should not melt it. So we come out here, and we put the 10 on here. Now, I have no clue how this thing works yet, because I've not used freaking thermal expansion forever. So we're gonna see how it works. So let's make the machine frame first. There's that. Okay. So now we need 2 glass. So we go down to the printer. This printer. Print up 2 glassy glass. 2 glass. 1. 2. That cloud pet's out. Gotta walk it. Cloud pet ran out. Alright. Machine frame. Done. This thing. Done. Copper gears. 1, 2. Done. Sequence fabricator. Okay. Wanna sleep. So I don't deal with monsters without being able to fly. Okay. So now. The fun part that I don't know how to do. It's gonna be fun to figure out. I'll put this right here. How does this work? I think we set a recipe in it, guys. And that's how it works. So it needs power. And I think we set a recipe in it. So what's the recipe for uranium? Okay, it's that. So we need uranium essence. So we have to wait for it to grow. But it does need power. So let's go get some... We are going to do Twilight, guys. I see your comments saying we need to do Twilight. We need to do Twilight. Yeah, I know. We need to do Twilight. We're going to do Twilight. Just give... Let's set this up first, and then we'll do Twilight. Matter. Okay. We'll set up some power. And then... Do I still have those one things? I do. Item conduits. By the way, chat, I figured out how the item conduits work. I figured out how the conduits work. I got them working. I figured out what I was doing wrong. What just shot me? Something just shot me. Okay, so we're gonna connect to this, and I don't care if it's above ground. It doesn't bother me. Even though I could have literally just buried that right there. Doesn't bother me. It's gonna be hooked up anyway. Okay, so it's got power. So I'll figure this out. Okay. Insert items into the grid to set a crafting recipe. Simply press the confirm button and walk away. Okay, so it does work like that. Can I just set a recipe without putting the stuff? No, I gotta put the stuff in there. Okay. So we're gonna wait for this to grow and make some of the things. But let's pipe this. Let's at least get this piped. We're not gonna turn it on. Yeah, we're gonna do it from the top of it. And we're going to auto output from the back. Yeah. So, it's not ready yet. But it will be. So we're not going to output yet because it doesn't have a thing for it yet. Kind of do from the front. I will do from the top then. So I can't do from the front. Okay. So that's going to input, so it's going to input down here, and it's going to craft up here, and then it's going to output the craft there. It's how this should work. And then it's going to take the uranium that it crafts, take it over here, throw it into the reactor access port, which will keep this fueled so then we can keep the reactor on. And then we can turn off the heat generator. And the reactor will power everything. Hopefully. I think the reactor will be able to power everything. It should be able to. But give me 1 second, guys, because I will be right back. Oh god, come on, find the game. Oh, come on, I changed it for I changed it for 1 second. Now, show both. Fine, I'll do it this way. View capture window. There we go, thanks. We'll do it that way. Okay. So everything should be running off this. Should. Okay. Everything is currently running off the reactor. As of right now. I will be right back, chat. We're gonna let that grow. I'll be right back. Is there a way to quick grow the stuff? I don't know, actually, if there is or not. I don't know if there is something we can craft, but I will look at MY mist. There's this, which you can make. Cool, let's go make that. We will go make that. I did not know that was a thing. That will actually help with getting this ready. Because that we can set, because then we can finally set that up and it will just go. Okay. And this is off. Because it's out of power. This is offline. Great. Alright, chat, give me 1 second. Alright, turn it back on. God damn it, where did I... Crap out of the stairs. Where the frick did I put it? Alright. Still can't fly. Alright, the system should be back on now. I had to open something, guys. I had to open a little secret. It's not back on. Why are you not back on? I turned the energy cube off and now it won't turn back on. Oh, now you're on. Freaking stupid thing. Alright, what was that I was looking at? This. 56, that should do it. Okay. We will go and get this craft ready. We will set this up eventually. I want to get the craft ready first. And then we will let it go. About to take it. Let's go! I love how I put it on the corner, so it's gonna take the longest to fucking get to it. Let's go grab the hoe, guys. So we can fix the dirt. Ooh, lag. Yeah, we used the comma. Who cares? We used the comma. Okay, we just needed the one. Always active. Make this. Insert. Always active. Always active. Insert. Always active. Alright, cool. We got it going. Let's see if this works. It should make 2. It should make 2 uranium, guys. Alright, so I'm at least gonna see if it at least crafts one. Because if it can at least craft one and go through, then I'll just leave it alone. And I'll come back and make another one eventually. Because I can always go to the mines and get uranium and craft some more seeds. But we're gonna, like, get this to at least make 1. 6. Alright, so it needs 2 more. So that will be 7, and this will be 8, and then it will make it. Now let's see if it actually works. So that's 7. That should be 8. Where are you again? Okay. So now, once that gets around, we'll see if it crafts. It should craft, guys. And then it should export into the reactor. Hopefully. Let's see. It should. If I set this up right, it should. See? It did it! It crafted! Did it go in the reactor? It went in the reactor! Let's go! Okay, but we're gonna turn the reactor off because we need to make another one of these to pour out that plutonium. Not the plutonium, the other thing. So we're gonna go make another one of these real quick. And then we're going to come back and put it on. Because it needs to eject that waste. It needs to eject that waste. Chest. Okay. So let's go set this up so it can take out all of that cyanide. No, do not output fuel. No, this is extract. Now, this sensor always active. This extract always active. And set the fuel and set it out. Damn it. I can't put it back through. Wait, yes I can. No, I can't. Never mind. I won't take it. While I have 2 uranium and nothing to do with it. Huh. Well, I have 2 uranium and nothing to do with. So that's awesome. The 2 uranium it made it kicked it back out at me. That's nice. But hey, we got this automated. So the reactor is now fully just making uranium on its own now. So now we don't have to worry about this. But we will have to max that out. Like, fix that. So eventually we will have to make that how it is. But I want to make some item conduits and get the inferium coming up here to the house. I know I won't. Well, I'll probably set that up off camera, like setting all that, but let's see. Do we have more uranium up here? Uranium. We do. Let's make some more seeds. We do have more uranium. Let's make some seeds, guys. We probably won't have enough inferium to make another seed. Let's see. We have no inferium. Nice. So that's gonna have to get a move on. So we can make more of those. So we can get this reactor up and running. Because if we get the reactor running to everything, we'll be good. Because then we just gotta power everything off the reactor. Which we may have to make a bigger reactor. We may have to make a bigger reactor. Which, hey, not that big of a problem. But I want to figure out what's wrong with this. And why it's not working. Because that's kind of ticking me off. I mean, when in doubt, we could go into immersive and make power. Immersive. Because I know immersive makes power. And I also know immersive, you can change it to make RF. There's a way to switch it from IF to RF. And we can do like light poles with electricity going everywhere. Which I don't remember how to do at all. But we can definitely try to do it. Even though I don't remember how. But we can try. I've done it once before. I just don't remember how I did it. But I can definitely look into it. And we can get like stuff up and going for that. So we may do that for one episode. Is getting that up and running. But we got this going. So we now have not infinite. We do have somewhat infinite power now. Because we have the reactor fueling itself now to thus export, and it's not exporting the cyanide, which is scaring me because it should be exporting that, outputting. Yeah, it should be outputting that, but it's not. Manually eject all waste from the reactor. Yeah. It didn't eject it. Okay. It's probably because there's not one ingot in there. It's probably because there's not one ingot in there. But we are going to tick this because I know that energy cube is running out of power. I know for a fact it's got to be running out of power. It's actually not. Well, I thought the thing would be running out of power by now. Can't fly. Get over here. Can't fly right now. We need to get enchanting up and rolling, guys. Cause we got 76 levels and nothing to do with them. So we, like, definitely need to get some enchanting rolling. And yes, we're gonna keep taking those. Okay. So in the meantime, guys, I know this might have been a boring episode, but in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna do some off-camera work. And get... I'm gonna do some off-camera work and get that Inferium working better and get this up and running fully. And then next time we will set up a automation thing to send that to the house to send the Inferium to the house. So then we don't have to come down here and get Inferium. And then I'm going to do some research and try to find a better flight system, because the Cloud Pet, kind of hard to keep quartz. I might make another quartz seed, honestly, and send quartz up to the house. But either way, guys, thank you guys for watching. You guys, amazing, beautiful people. I'll see you guys next time.